So, a couple of things about convergence culture. The first thing is this kind of disconnect between brands and corporations and creators of culture on large scales and from the consumer. So, I think that, for example, in the case with the Mac and Apple, the Mac and PC commercials, I think Mac might think that consumers are defacing the brand by taking these commercials and mashing them up and making parodies and satire and what have you. But I don't know that's necessarily diluting or defacing the brand. I think that's more just extending it, and that, if anything, because they're not actually making fun of the brand itself, but they're more just being like he said, just being kind of playful with it. And so I think that disconnect is something that uh, these corporations that make products are going to have to get used to. The second thing is this idea of collective intelligence. I think it was. I don't know that this is anything really groundbreaking per se, as it's kind of more like a really niche, esoteric audience. I think the average consumer just wants to sit down, watch an episode of something or a movie instead of, they don't have to know the entire background or franchise about Star Trek or The Matrix or I forget what the other franchises he points out. But even though he says now people are capable of putting these little pieces together and creating this entire universe out of it, I don't think that's for everybody, and so it's just going to be still kind of this little small group. So I don't think this is going to be necessarily like the next big thing.